When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSinstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you're being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Budget bad deal. Deal is good for Hillary Clinton. The deal is good for liberals. Deal is good for Bernie Sanders. Deal is good for anybody who wants to spend more of your hard-earned tax money. but not good for conservatives or Republicans. Actually, Rush Limbaugh really had a take on this. How the budget deal paves the way for President Hillary Rodham Clinton. And he went on a full diatribe that I absolutely agree with. And again, I am referencing Rush, which I rarely do on this program, because although I like Rush, I do. And I believe him to be a conservative. I do. But is he a real constitutional conservative? Well, sometimes he doesn't sound like it. And that's just me. I don't know about other people, but I'm not a what are they? I'm not a ditto head. Is that what he calls it? Rushites, I guess, or ditto heads. But I did cut my teeth on. I've been listening to Rush for decades now. How long has he been? 30 years, right? Good for him. Hey, he's the granddaddy of conservative talk radio. Rush ushered in this whole new realm of other thought, other news, other opinion. Wasn't available before him. I mean, it may have been dotted around different cities on a station here or there, but that was it. He brought it to a national level. Rush actually is the reason that I have the opportunity that I have now. Although I'm pretty sure that if all this technology came about and we were still liberal, controlled by the liberal media, I would still probably be doing this. Just because I'm that kind of a person. What is it? The teacher said, you're argumentative. You should be a lawyer. Now, Obama's got about a year left in office. But the Republican leadership in the House has just passed a budget that will essentially give us another year of Obama in terms of philosophy on government. Government size, government spending. Basically, according to Rush, and he's absolutely right on this deal potentially gives us a ninth Obama year. Now, we have people like Boehner, who's on the way out, and he tried really hard to get this deal done and passed before he had to leave. Up. And him and Hahn, and don't think all this stuff with Paul Ryan wasn't somehow when Boehner said that because Boehner didn't really acknowledge. Well, he had McCarthy, but he knew that there was no support for that man. He knew it. And so when Boehner finally came out after McCarthy dropped out, you had, we'll just try to get Paul Ryan to do it. I knew then that the fix was in. Because as soon as Boehner said it, it was going to be a done deal, but it was going to be a done deal on his timetable. Now, isn't it amazing that Boehner gets a deal with Obama and gets it through the House and passed in the House just in time for him to leave and Ryan to take over? Isn't that a coinkydink? Look, in politics, people, there are no coincidences. The GOP, the establishment really does not like the fact that you people out there in America land, you real conservatives and you right-leaning people, independents out there in America land who are not liberal, happen to like the likes of people like Trump and Carson and continue to support them. Now, I heard on Hannity today, they were trying to, this one person was trying to, I think it was Kevin Jackson, which I'm really kind of surprised about. Kevin Jackson, I may have had it wrong, but the person who sounded like Kevin Jackson anyway, to me, was saying how that Trump really wasn't gaining anything. Because, he's been at 20 in the low 20% rating, for months. And he wasn't gaining anything. And that other players down on the bottom, if they were at 6% and they got 2 points, and they got to 8%, that's a big move for them. The problem is that hardly any of them break out of that. They bounce up and down, in those single digits. When you have certain people, like all of a sudden, you had Fiorina, but she fell off the, I don't know where the hell Fiorina went. And, we have the debate tonight that I'm sure plenty of you are watching and listening to, and you'll catch this program later on a rebroadcast. But frankly, the whole notion that you're going to discount Trump being in the lead for this long, it's unprecedented, actually, especially when you have a plethora of candidates. And you got all these other ones that are just bouncing around at the bottom, bottom feeding. Oh, hey, Jeb Bush just rose two points, and Christie just lost a point, and this person lost a point. So Jeb Bush took 2 points from these guys. And then the next poll next week, Jeb Bush is down a point, and this person's up a point. But nobody is challenging Carson and Trump. Look, here's the deal. They are really, the establishment is trying really, really hard for one of two scenarios. One, if they can get rid of Trump and Carson, and trust me, the lamestream media thinks that they can handle Carson, no problem. They will just blast Carson as a fake black, as an Uncle Tom. They won't say that, but that's exactly how they will portray him. That he's not real, that he's too weak, not meek, but weak. Actually something like Obama is, but they'll put all of that Obama quality onto Carson, and they'll destroy him. Carson has no idea what's coming his way if he's the one that gets the nomination. They will destroy him. And so they'll get him out of the way. First, they got to get Trump. Then they can take care of Carson. And that'll pave the way for one of two people. Well, if Jeb stays in long enough, it'll pave the way for Bush all of a sudden to surge. They'll start, Jeb Bush is surging now. He's coming up the ranks, and end up being the nominee. Or they'll start, if Bush can't do it, they'll start promoting Rubio. Guaranteed. You're not going to hear about Cruz. You're not going to hear about Fiorina. You're not going to hear about Christie. You're not going to hear about any of the others. You're going to hear about two of the establishment candidates. And yes, I'm putting Rubio in although Rubio is more conservative, but I'm putting him because, he's all for that amnesty stuff. But I'm putting him in that in that he is liked by the establishment. So you have and the ones that are anti-establishment, like Cruz, Trump, Carson, they're going nowhere. They're hated. They're going to be pounded constantly. So they're going to be kept from going somewhere. And the people that they're going to try to promote heavily are Bush and Rubio. Now, in either case, when you have this type of deal going on with Congress right now, and giving Obama everything that he wants, basically, and destroying and decimating our military still, and then making sure that some form of it is going to last into the first year of a new presidency, well, that is all going to piss off the right-leaning electorate. They're going to stay home, not vote, and then what do you have? You have exactly what the lamestream media wants, a Hillary presidency. Don't doubt me, folks. The GOP establishment would rather elect Hillary Clinton as president than to allow Donald Trump or Ben Carson to become president, because they cannot have the people's choice be president. Can't have it. Absolutely not. And I'm convinced that you're going to see over the next 9 to 12 months, by this, 12 months, October 2016, over the next 9 to 12 months, you are going to see the establishment, although covertly, work with the left to try and make sure that it's either Bush or Rubio and that Hillary eventually gets the nod. Don't doubt me, folks. Because they cannot allow you to have a true choice. You have to choose from the candidates that they want you to choose from. and they're pissed as hell that you're rebuking them now. They were mad enough that you actually were able to get elected real, Tea Party candidates. And those Tea Party candidates have actually congealed together and formed a small coalition and are sticking together. They can't have any more of that. They thought they'd get all those Tea Party candidates over into Washington, D.C. and